I didn't think it was possible for him to look even more evil.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Maketoys RIOTER Despotron. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have RIOTER Despotron looking all Despotron. On this side of the box, we have him again. On this side of the box, we have the gun mode. On the top of the box, cross-dimension RIOTER Despotron. On the bottom, cross-dimension RIOTER Despotron, and probably says warning because it says it right there. So that probably says that right there. I don't know. I can't read this language. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots. You can do this, that, the other, all that cool stuff. And that's basically it for the packaging. And also included in the packaging is the collector's card with a very nice piece of artwork of RIOTER Despotron, and on the back of this card you get another augmented reality token of Thunder Menace. And if you haven't seen how these cards work, I'm going to show you right now. So we're going to move Despotron over for a second, and what you're going to do here is you are going to open up your Maketoys app right here. I don't know if you can see it because of my lights. There we go. We're just going to tap right up here. We're going to tap on augmented reality, and then we're just going to hit the X button. And what's going to happen here is you're going to take the card and you're just going to boop, scan the card, and I'll bring the camera down here, and you can see here that we now have Thunder Menace on my screen, and I can kind of take the card, and where's the card? You can kind of turn the figure around, and that's pretty cool. So we can see what the next release is going to be, and if you tap on the image, where is he? Oh, there it goes. He dropped here. He dropped. Oh, let me see if I can get all this in frame. There we go. You can kind of see the alt mode. I know the lights are not helping too much, but there you can see the alt mode. That's pretty cool how that works. Just tap it again, and boop, back into robot mode. And that's really cool. Whoa, I didn't see this. Oh, that's the first time I'm seeing this? Okay, apparently we're going to get a whole God Bomber thing going on as well. Okay. Didn't even know that happened. Okay. Oh, okay, now he's normal again. Oh, that's weird how that works. That's the first time I saw that. Okay, but anyway, that's how the app works. So that's very cool. So it gives you a nice sneak peek into their next release. But anyway, let's move right along to the task at hand, which is RIOTER Despotron, which is their take on Megatron. And just like Striker Menace was a space truck, that's how I justified the alt mode. This is definitely a space gun. This is definitely a space gun. But very cool though. I really like this. I think this is a cool looking gun. Me personally, this may not vibe with everybody. I think this is a cool looking gun right here. I don't know. Just me. Just me. You got some paint right here in the barrels. You got some nice gold paint right here. And some nice detailing throughout. You got the nice red and black and silver. You have silver paint and, you know, a silver-ish plastic going on here, which looks very nice. You also got some gold paint right there. Gold right there. Get little spots of gold right here. You do get some transparent plastic for what will be the chest piece and his heart of darkness and purpleness and whatnot. And you also have the sights right up top. You also have some bits here that are also picked out in gold paint. And very cool. In my opinion anyway, very, very cool. I do quite like this gun mode. The trigger is spring-loaded. You know, it's nothing dramatic, but you can still, you know, pew, 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 pew. You know, you can do something, get a little firing action going there. But yeah, I really like this gun mode. You know, it's just a cool looking space gun, you know. So, there you go. And just for a quick comparison, here it is with Toy World's Hegemon. See if we can get him standing. Can you stand? Can you stand? You can stand. There you go. There he is with Toy World's Hegemon, just to get a sense of how he scales in his gun mode. So, there you go. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for the gun mode. It's a space gun, and you can pew-pew, pew-pew, pew-pew. You can do a lot of pew-pewing. That's pretty much it. So, let's get down to transformation, shall we? So, you're going to take the sight here, and you're just going to slide that back. And we'll put that off to the side for now. And what are we going to do? What we'll do here is we'll start with this piece, and we will just untab that. You can see it just slides into this groove right in here. And you just take this, bring that down, rotate this down, and then you take this section here, and you flip that out. And you just leave that hanging out right there for now. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to untab this section right here. It tabs in right there. It also tabs in right in here. You got these two right tabs. Just tab in right in here. And then you can see these two tabs just sit in these grooves right in here. So you just undo that as well. Boop, like that. And there you go. So once all that is disengaged, you now open up these panels right here. You bring up Despotron's head, and then you take this whole assembly and you bring it forward and down. And that will just snap in right there. You take this chest piece, you bring that up, and then you close up these panels. And there you go. And we'll finish all this later, but we're going to work on the legs right now. So for the legs, you're going to untab this section right here, the trigger section. There is a slot right there for this tab right there. And you can see these two tabs on either side, these two gray tabs, just go into these slots right there. That's where all that sits. So once you've done that, you can take the trigger itself. It's on a double hinge. You just shift that down, and then you take the leg and you extend it. You want to make sure that this hinge, this section is brought all the way back. This is on a ratchet too. You want to make sure that comes all the way back like that. And then you can take all this and bring that in like so. And at this point now, you take the lower part of the leg here, you pull it down and rotate it, and then let it spring back up. It's spring-loaded. And there you go. And then you take the foot, you just untab it, just tabs in right in there, and you bring the foot down, make sure these panels are out of the way, and then you bring these panels out like that to give you the clearance to swing the foot around, and you bring that back down. And then you just bring the leg down, rotate it forward, and there you have a leg all done. Second verse is actually not like the first. With the other leg, you're just going to bring it down, rotate it, and then you just bring the heel back, you bring the toe forward, and you're done with the other leg. So there you go. So there you have the lower body all done. Now we will move to the upper body. So now you just rotate him out of the way so everything's facing forward. And you undo these panels right here. You just bring those out like that. And then you untab the arms and you bring them forward. Bring the arm down. You take the shoulder section here. It's on a double hinge. And you just shift that up like that. Then you take this panel, bring that back, take this whole assembly and bring that back. And you see that just fills in a little gap right there. And then you come down here to the forearm, you open this up, which is a little tight, but there you go. Untab that, bring out the fist, and then you just collapse all this in. Then you clear your throat, excuse me, I'm so sorry. And you just close that up like that. And we'll leave that as is for now. And the second verse is just like the first. Just bring the arm down, shift the shoulder up, bring that back, bring that back. Then you open this up, which again on mine, kind of tight. There we go. Open that up, bring out the fist, collapse all this down, clip all that back in. Oops, I missed the tab. I missed the tab. There's a tab. You want to make sure that this goes into that slot right there. So make sure you have everything lined up. Nope, I missed again. How dare you? There we go. Jeez. And then, blah, 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 and there goes my tongue as it stops working. And there you go. And this section right here, you just bring this up against his back, and this tab right there, we'll just go into that slot right there. That all just sits right there. You can see there's even a little groove there for that hinge. And that sits right there. Now, if you want to, you can leave these two barrels on his arms. If you want to, you have them as just little mini cannons. You can actually take these and slide them on the other way if you want. Totally up to you. You can do what you want. It's your toy display however you wish. You can take the fusion cannon and you can just take that and slide that onto his back and store it. Hey, it's an option. It's a thing you can do if you want to. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to remove these. And these are going to end up on his back. So you just slide these on. And they will click. You'll hear a little click there. They do lock into place so they won't fall out, which is nice. So you just clip those onto his back, and then you take the fusion cannon and you slide that onto his forearm. And that will also click in place. And there you go. There you have Rioter Despotron in his robot mode, and I really, really like this design. I think this looks so cool. I think this is a very cool interpretation of Megatron, and yeah, I really dig this. I really dig this aesthetic that Maketoys is going for with this line. I am very much enjoying it. So let's get in close here on that noggin. Very nice head sculpt. Got some red there in the eyes. And all around, just a very nice head sculpt. Very cool. Again, nice reimagining of old Buckethead there. He does have the transparent purple chest piece right there. He's got the red and silver on his abs. Got some silver and black right there, which looks very nice. Really pops. And overall, like I said, just a really cool design. You know, I love the legs. I love the look of the legs. I love all this detail going on here. Just looks really, really cool. It's a very clean transformation, as you can see. I mean, it doesn't have too much junk hanging off of him. He just has these barrels right here, which is very, you know, Megatron. You know, it's what he's supposed to have on his back. And yeah, just all around, just a very, very cool design. I really, really like this figure. Really, really do. Really, 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 really. Now, articulation-wise, his head is on the ball joints. You can get some good wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. He can look a little bit up. He can look down into his own chest. You also have that transformation hinge right there to get some further. You can get him totally just hiding in his own chest if you want to. You know, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I don't want to show my face. Yeah. And of course, you do get full rotation if you want. The arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You can lift up this panel right here to get even more outward movement. Right there, you do have a bicep swivel. You do have a total bend at the elbow right there. The elbow does sit a little low. Just a tad low. You can see it kind of has more upper arm than forearm, but it's okay, not the end of the world. He does have a wrist swivel. The hands can open and close. The index finger is an individual piece, and the other three fingers are just one piece. But he can open and close his hands. He does have a waist swivel. He does have a little bit of an ab crunch. Not as dramatic as Striker Manus, but he does have a bit of an ab crunch going on there. These skirt pieces are on a hinge, and they will move up to accommodate the leg movement. The legs can move forward that far, can move back. If we move these back panels also, can move back that far. Outward movement. He can do the full splits. He does have a swivel. He does have 90 degrees of a bend at the knee, and if you want to go farther, you can go farther by using those transformation joints. We can get a full bend at the knee. On the feet, can move up some. They can move down a lot more due to transformation. And you can also move these panels out of the way to accommodate the ankle tilt. And you get some good tiltage from side to side. And of course, the toe itself is on a hinge here for transformation, as well as the heel. So just like Striker Manus, very, very posable. There's not too much you can't do with him posability-wise. His leg posability is a little less than Striker Manus. Striker Manus, I think, can get his leg out completely straight. He only gets his leg out about that far. But yeah, posability-wise, they're pretty much on par with each other. So, there you go. Now, of course, he does come with another weapon, another secret hidden weapon. And where's it hidden, you might ask? It's in here. It's in the cannon. I'm going to show it to you. I don't know why I'm whispering. What you do is, you just remove this section right here, and you pull out a sword. And that's cool. You just plug that back up. And he has a cool Energon sword going on here. Done in purple transparent plastic. You get a little bit of molded detail in there. Nice silver for the handle. And that's very cool. And he holds the weapons via Maketoys' usual system here, where he has that little notch right there in his hands. And you have the grooves here in the handle. And you just line all that up. Slide it down. And that is nice and solid and secure. You're going to shake him vigorously. He is not going to drop that sword even with his hand wide open. I love this system. I wish other companies would employ this, because I think it works really well. But anyway, there you go. You can hold his sword. And if you don't want him holding the sword, you can just store it right back there in the fusion cannon, and I think that's really cool. Now, if you don't like the transclearance purple chest piece right here, you do get an optional part for that. You can open up his chest. Actually, first we'll show off little hearts of darkness and purpleness. You can remove that. You can see it's just done in a purple transparent plastic. Nicely detailed though. Looks very cool. So you have that. But if you do want to swap out this transparent purple chest piece, you just pop it out from the back. Pop that out. And you can replace it with this non-clearance chest piece as I drop it. This non-clearance chest piece right here. So you can just take that and pop that on, and then pop his heart of darkness and purpleness back into his chest, and close that up, and there you go. So totally up to you how you want to display him. As always, your toy displayed however you wish, but it's cool that you have options. So there you go. So there you have that. Now for comparison. Oh, and one more thing you can do, speaking of options, you can also take these barrels right here, if you want, and you can actually attach them to the fusion cannon and kind of extend it. You can just kind of take these and pop these on either side here. They just plug right in. This side's a bit tight though. And you can have that going on to have a super mega fusion cannon. Hey, it's a thing. It's a thing you can do if you want to. I personally don't want to, but hey, it's a thing you can do. So there you go. Just didn't want to forget to show that off. Oops. I pulled this out with it. You stay there. You stay in your home. That's your home. Go to your home. Anyway. So you have that. Now for comparison, here he is with Toy World's Hegemon. Just so you can see how he scales with another third-party version of himself, and he's a little hair taller than Hegemon. Here he is with Titan's Return, Megatron. So you can see how he scales with the current Voyagers. So he's just a little bit bigger than a Voyager. A little bit bigger than a Voyager. Just because here he is with the knockoff Voyager-sized MP10. So you can see how he scales there, and they're actually about the same height. That kind of works. And here he is with his Maketoys counterpart, Striker Manus. And yeah, these guys look good together. I really dig this aesthetic. I really do. And you know, I said this when I reviewed Striker Manus. Like, this totally could have been movie Optimus and Megatron. Like, this so would have worked. Like, it's, you know, it just that, like, this looks very movie-etic. like this could have worked in the movies, these designs. You know, it's still G1, but still, you know, a nice redesign. Overall, I'm really digging this line. And, you know, keep in mind, I said this when I reviewed Striker Madness. I had no intention of even buying Striker Madness, but everybody was raving about this figure, and I said, you know what, I'll pick it up. And I bought it, and I fell in love with it, and I like this figure just as much. I'm really digging this line now, and I'm eagerly anticipating more now, because these are really cool, really well done figures, in my opinion anyway. So, yeah. So there you go. There you have Rioter Despotron. Again, really cool. Really digging this line. I think Maketoys is doing a great job with these. I really am very much enjoying them. So there you go. So if you would like a Rioter Despotron or any of Maketoys' other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Maketoys Rioter Despotron, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. What? What's this? What's what? This? Oh, this. I don't know. I was just trying out a new look. What do you think? Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Oh, thanks. Good to see you're going back to your old bucket-headed ways. Now, will you stop it with the bucket-head thing? All right. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Thank you. No problem. Buckethead, Megs is a buckethead. Yeah, I'm gonna go change. He is too easy.